All right, guys, so that hour is at least saved now because I know if it goes beyond an hour, then it doesn't save. So thank you guys so much for waiting. If you can stay and stretch, I always like to lead you guys through a full stretch, but if you gotta go, I already know I took you guys, half an hour over a time. But if you can stay and stretch, we'll do a little bit of a stretch. If you have to rush off, always feel free. But if we can stretch, might as well stretch because we're sitting a lot. Let's make sure things are also nice and open. So breathe, grab some water, and then when you're ready, we'll lay down on our mats and we'll stretch it all out. So at least I got to save the live stream this time so we can watch it whenever we need to. And now let's stretch out. No, thank you. You guys did amazing. Thank you bearing with me through all the little technical difficulties. So we're gonna do a little bit of stretching, stretch out all that hard work. If you need to take off, always feel free. But we gotta take care of our muscles too. I'm gonna switch the playlist to something a little bit more relaxing. Grab your water, let's lay down, stretch out all that hard work. Something more relaxing than what it is right now. Let's switch it up. So you don't need anything to stretch with. We'll just grab our mats. We'll lay down, hug the knees in towards the chest. We can finally move that chair. We don't need a lot of equipment to get a hard work. All right. So if I lead you through any stretches that don't feel comfortable, honestly, don't feel like you have to do them. If it feels really good and I'm moving on too quickly, stay there as long as you need. So lay down, hug the knees in towards the chest, and just rock out that lower back. Side to side, back and forth. And again, if you guys have to rush off, feel free. I know the stream was a little bit later, but thank you guys so much for bearing with me. Technical difficulties, but you guys killed it. We got it done. And then only when you're ready, let your feet find the floor. We're gonna take our hands behind the right leg, and then just send that right leg up towards the ceiling as you exhale, and then as you inhale, just soften the knee in towards the chest. So let's just kind of bend and straighten that leg. We just did a lot of single leg work. Let that leg stretch out. And when I say straight, don't feel like it has to be straight, only as straight as it feels comfortable. If we have to sit all day, maybe our hips and our hamstrings are feeling a little bit tight, so let's take care of the muscles just as much as we work them. And you guys work so hard, and again, thank you so much for bearing with me through the technical difficulties. We're gonna do one more as we press that heel to straight, and then we'll just hold at this hamstring stretch. If it feels too easy here, you can always grab a hold of the ankle or keep it where it is. Again, whatever feels best, but just breathe into the back of that leg. Maybe it feels nice to do a few ankle rolls in one direction. Get some movement. And then we did a few ankle rolls, nice and big in the opposite direction. And then once that hamstring's feeling a little bit more lengthened, we're gonna take that right ankle, cross it over the left thigh, make that figure four. You could stay there, or interlace your hands behind the opposite leg, and then draw both knees in towards the chest. Breathe into the outside of that right hip. And then again, just let your head be heavy. It's supported by the ground. You guys work so hard. Don't hold any tension in the upper body. Nice deep inhales. Nice big exhales. Every time you exhale, get rid of that tension. We don't need to hold on to it. There's enough tension going on. You don't need it in your bodies. Now, if you know you have one side tighter than the other, stay again in any stretch as long as you need to. Class is over. We're just here to hang out at this point. And then only once that right side is feeling a little bit better, we're going to uncross that right leg, let the right foot find the floor, then we'll do the same thing on the left. So we'll inhale to let that left knee bend, and as you exhale, just feel like you're pushing that left heel towards the ceiling. And just allow that leg to bend and straighten as many times as you need to. So just slowly lengthening out through your hamstrings. Again, no big deal. You guys did awesome. I know there's a little bit more cardio than a traditional AAA, but I feel like when you're locked inside your house, sometimes any cardio feels good, just to get those endorphins a little bit, get the heart rate up. And I hope you guys are feeling a little bit better than when you started, physically, mentally, emotionally. And then only when you're ready, let's hold that left leg straight for a couple of deep breaths. And again, you can hold in the back of the leg, back of the calf, shin, side to side, like I said, might be very different. You can do a few ankle rolls. I'm waving at you guys with my feet. You can see me. Nice and big in one direction. And then nice and big in the opposite direction. I hope everybody's handling their current situations well. And it's good to see you guys working out, taking care of your health. I can't wait to see you guys back in real life, in classes and sessions. And then only when you're ready, we're gonna keep that ankle flexed, cross it over the opposite thigh, again, make that figure four. You can stay there, or you can draw the knees in towards the chest. Take a nice deep inhale, feel like you're breathing space to the hips. And as you exhale, just get a little bit heavier on your mats. Feel like you're breathing into all directions of the lungs, not just into the belly, but imagine you're breathing into the sides of the rib cage, the back of the rib cage. One more deep inhale and exhale here. But like I said, stay there as long as you need. Only once this is feeling a little bit better, uncross that left leg, hug both knees in towards the chest, really give those legs a nice big hug for all the hard work they just did. And then we're gonna rock and roll up towards a seated position. We're gonna flip over, come into a child's pose. So we're gonna take the knees nice and wide, scoop the bum towards the heels, and then we're gonna lengthen those arms out, let the forehead find the floor. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale there. Feel like you're almost scooping the tail towards the heel to get a little bit of space in that lower back. You can stay here if it feels nice. Walk your hands to the right side of the mat, and then really feel like you're sending the hips to the left. Get a nice side body stretch. And then once that left side feels nice and long, we'll walk our hands through center. Take the hands to the left side of the mat, but then imagine you're sending your hips all the way to the right corner. Take a nice deep inhale, like you're breathing space in the right side of that rib cage. And then only when you're ready, coming back to center, we're gonna draw the knees back underneath the hips, shoulders and wrists in one long line. Let's do a few cat-cows after all that jumping around, all that impact. Let's make sure the spine is feeling okay. So take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, press in the hands, scoop and round, let the head be heavy. And then untuck the tail, glide the shoulders back, open up through the front of the chest. And then do at least 2 or 3 more at your own pace, own breath. Notice which areas of the spine are really easy to move through, which areas might feel a little bit more stuck or stiff. Breathe, pause in between any action. Feel like you can move from side to side. Honestly, just move through the spine how it feels best. And then once that's feeling a little bit better, we'll find somewhere in between those 2 extreme actions. We'll step our right foot between our hands. You can hold this down like a low lunge, or you can lift the chest up off the thigh, come up really tucking that tail down, get right into the front of that left hip flexor, and then we'll lift that left arm up and over. Get a nice deep inhale and exhale there. My allergies are driving me crazy. Take a nice deep inhale, like you're breathing space into the left side of the rib cage. Especially after all that single leg work and all that sitting, usually our hip flexors are getting really tight. You know, lengthening through here. And if you guys ever want a yoga class on the schedule, just ask us. The schedule's kind of up to you guys. What do you guys want? Just let us know. You can nice deep inhale and exhale there. And then only once that's ready, we'll step the right foot back, left foot in its place. Again, you can hold this as a low lunge, or you can lift the chest up off the thighs again. Tuck that tail down like you're pushing that right hip forward. You can stay here, or we reach that right arm up and over. Shoulders are down out of the ears. Kind of let that heart rate. We worked so hard to get up. Come back down. One more deep inhale and exhale here. And then only when you're ready, we'll frame the foot with our hands. We're going to step the left foot back to meet the right foot. We're going to tuck those toes under, push through the hands to send the hips back into a downward facing dog. You could bend one knee, then the other, lengthen out through those hamstrings. Maybe give the head a gentle nod, yes and no, kind of just shake that all out. And then only when you're ready, you're either going to walk your feet towards your hands, or your hands towards your feet, whatever feels easiest. Then you're going to bend the knees so that you can kind of drape your chest on your thighs. Let that head be heavy, and then if it feels good, you can clasp opposite elbows. Shake that head out a few times, almost as if all the tension that's hiding in the upper back, the mid back, is just melting off the shoulders and onto the ground. And then only when it feels like that's happened, we'll let those hands find the floor. We're going to take a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to press into those heels to peel up one vertebra at a time. Shoulders, neck, head is the last thing to come up. Ooh, I'm so close to that leg fixture. We'll take our hands, take a a nice deep inhale the way up. Then as you exhale, just peel back down, one vertebrae at a time for the last time. Let the head be heavy. And then as you peel back up, try to get a little bit taller than when you started. Resetting yourself just a millimeter taller. Reach that part of the head up. And then let's just roll out those shoulders so we get finished off this class just like we started. No tension in the neck, shoulders, but hopefully feeling a little bit better than when we came in today. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Absolutely amazing. Again, sorry about the technical difficulties, but thank you guys so much for hanging in there. Please let me know I saved the workouts. If you ever want to do it, feel free to do it again. And hopefully I'll see you guys next Wednesday at 5 with no technical difficulties. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of the week. Stay healthy, stay happy, stay safe. And I can't wait to see you guys in the real world again, because I've been by myself for the last 3 weeks. So it'll be nice to see you guys in person. Can't wait. Miss you guys. Have an amazing night. Thank you for coming. I couldn't have done it without you guys. And thank you again for bearing with me with the technical difficulties. Let's hope it doesn't happen next week. Thank you guys. Bye. Enjoy the rest of your night.